call this take two from my 30-minute ramble video. Let's go mining review. Um, Long story short, I like it. There's some things that people may not like about it, but it's a good company, solid. They've been around a while. No reason to believe they're going anywhere anytime soon. It basically go mining is cloud mining, which means you don't actually have physical hardware. As such, it's generally far cheaper in terms of what it costs per terahash. Um, I got a couple home miners. I got a BitX. It was about $100 running at about. I can maybe peak it at 2. That's rare, and it does overheat and shuts down for hours before I notice. But yeah, so even at 2 terahashes, that $100 plus miner was about $50 a terahash. I got some Avalon 3Ss running at about 6. I was able to push them up to almost 7. Those things were about $300 each. So that's just under $50 per terahash when I'm getting in the upper 6, almost 7s. Let's just take this from the top down. A bunch of nav stuff. You can watch live mining. I'll throw that in the end if we got time. It's pretty boring. But here that's how many miners we have. 11. That's our total power. The efficiency, we can talk about that later. But basically, you want this to be as low as possible. You can go down to 15. Potentially, it does cost a little bit to do that, but you do get more out of it. And then you have a discount. Let's look at that real quick. Discount is based on several things. One, the amount of Go mining tokens you have in your bank. And so you could essentially go up as much as you want to get 20%. In this case, with this amount of power, it costs about 16,000 Go mining. Right now, each one's about 35 cents. Let's just call it 3 per dollar. So that would be, 5,000 plus. And no, that's not going to happen. But you can slowly add to it. We'll talk about reinvestment in a minute, where you can get the Go mining tokens instead of Bitcoin, and it all helps. And then, like a lot of things, you log in once a day, click this button, and as long as you're consistent, that accounted for 3%. So about half of my total discount. I got a little bit off of this, and then here my gold 2 status. That gives me an extra 1.8. You add that up, that's probably the whole 6.25. There's other stuff that gives you bonuses and things like that, but this is at least the vast majority of what this discount is. So you could get 20% here, 3% there, and then as you level up, I see I'm currently at 1.8. If I do level up, it's 2.1. And if you want to see what that entails, right now I'm sitting at 456, 11 terahashes. This is what's counted. That's not my total terahash. I'll explain that in a second. But basically, once I get up to 500, I will reach Platinum 1 status. And there's also this voting mechanism, which I'll also talk about later. But back to this, probably the most important thing about the Go mining system is you get this 16 terahash miner for free. It just shows up and it just starts working for you. When you get there, I forget what it was, but you have like a day or 2 by default. If you use a referral link, which I'll put in the description if you happen to need one, you get a little bonus. I don't know if you get an extra day or you get something. I don't know exactly what that is. I don't remember. Anyway, within this bonus miner, you start off, you get it for like a day or 2, just because, just so you can see how it works. In addition, you can do some of these things. In this first one, I leveled up. I got the Go mining box. So I got that reward, and then I also got 1 day of that miner. Other things, you have to take a quiz, complete a lesson. It's like 4 or 5, maybe 6 videos. It's about 10 minutes average each. And then you join, their Twitter, X, whatever, Discord, all that fun stuff. But then, when you do eventually create your own miner, where you're paying for it out, money, which is about 25 bucks, you get 5 days of mining. And then same when you put the maintenance in, there's another one in here. Oh, that's right in front of me. Upgrade power, you get 5 just for the first time. You don't get 5 every time you upgrade. And then if you get up to 10 hair ashes, you get another 5 days. So you can see, even if you don't spend any money, there's a lot of opportunities to extend that miner for, my gosh, a week or so without spending a dime. Pretty cool. So that's, if no other reason, that's, spend an hour screwing around with it. Come back tomorrow and see what it looks like. But anyway, the point is, you want to buy your own. And here's how that works. Create a miner.